How to start your self-care journey made easy. Let's be honest, we're all so busy. So here are some tips which are extremely easy, step by step what to do. And Jill will give us a bit of an insight on how to have beautiful skin. I would like to say self-care is not just about products, it's more about how you feel about yourself. It's about choosing how to feel every day. Self-care is a massive topic, but just to keep this video very, very simple, we're gonna go through easy tips, how to keep your self-maintenance very, very easy, how to limit the products that you buy, what is the difference between certain products, because that's another thing. You can have the best intentions, but what if a product that you buy doesn't have the right ingredients? Then what? Hi Jill, thank you so much for being here.
Hi Jenny, lovely to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
No. Thank you so much for your time. So everyone, we're going to be talking about how to self-care. So basically, why is it important? What should you do? How can we make it easy? Because Jill, I think one of the things that I know and I notice out there is just that there are so many tips, but then it requires so much time, and you require, all these experts are telling you to buy like so many products, and how can we fit it within our routine, and how can we keep it very, very simple so that it's a few products in the morning, maybe looking after our skin and ourselves, and then in the evening. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience and more about
the key thing is, it is very confusing, all the advice that you get out there and the adverts and the celebrities who are claiming to dye their own hair. Do we really believe that they're dyeing their own hair? You're better off talking to a friend, finding out what they use and taking their advice and their recommendations, because it's coming from the heart, not from a bank balance or a paycheck. So that's really key. But yeah, you're right, there are so many products. And that's because so many bits of our skin is different. Would you use the same body scrub on your body as you would use on your face? Or the same scrub on your feet as on your hands? You wouldn't, would you? Because the skin is completely different on different parts of us. So for example, the skin here under the eyes is 13 times thinner than the skin on the rest of your face. So again, you have to be very, very gentle with eye cream. In fact, you should use your ring fingers, which have the gentlest touch, and just pat it around the orbital bony area of your eye, and then it will seep to where it's necessary. So this is why there's so many products. But a good skincare routine, I do, how many steps is mine? I cleanse. Obviously, we all wash our face, and I use a water-based cleanser that you wash off because I feel cleaner with that. You can use cream ones with some damp cotton wool, but I do find that the ones that you use with water are cleaner. Then I tone. So morning and evening, I cleanse and I tone. Mm-hmm. And I've never, even before I got into skincare, which was when I was probably in my 40s, and I'm 63 in a couple of weeks' time. So
we're celebrating your birthday. Maybe I should have brought some balloons.
I love your heart. So cleansing and toning, excuse me, is key. People ask why a toner. They went out of fashion for a while, and you can get some cleansers with a toner built in, and then a serum. Now, I use a serum in the morning, sometimes at night, it depends on my mood, but a serum will go down. We have 6 layers of skin, so our dermis is in several layers, and your skin rejuvenates itself roughly every 44 days. It takes longer as you get older for your skin to rejuvenate. So you're shedding layers of skin all the time, and the new layers are growing all the time underneath. So the food that you eat and what you put on your skin is also feeding those new layers of skin. And your serum will go straight into your skin and feed. So it's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the new layers of skin that are growing underneath your top skin. And then you would use an eye cream, because, as I say, this area of your face is very, very delicate. And then you would use your day cream or your night cream. Okay. And a day cream, ideally with an SPF in, because even, though we don't get that much sun here, the face skin is just exposed to so much. You need to look after it. But as a minimum, I would say cleanse and use a day cream, or cleanse and a night cream at night. because your night creams will be richer and will be feeding your skin and repairing your skin as you sleep. And on your body, I use several different creams, but only because I'm a bit addicted to them. And obviously with my job, I get so many lovely ones to try. So I do use lots of different ones, but you only need one cream really. You can use it on your body and your feet. You don't even need to get yourself a separate foot cream. So if you just want to get into it gently, that's probably the best few products to have.
Okay.
Deodorant, I would avoid like the plague. Your body will go through a gentle process of detoxifying itself. But if you eat clean and lean, which is very important, a plant-based whole food diet is great for your overall health. And if you eat clean and lean, your sweat doesn't smell. I don't use a deodorant. I have a stick one that's completely natural. And if I'm going, out on my bike with a gang of people and I know I'm going to sweat and I'm in the sun or whatever, I might put that on just to deodorize the smell.
So yeah, it makes sense. I think obviously with the skin is the biggest organ in our body, right? So and it will repair every single day. Our bodies repair every single day,
all the time.
And they're working non-stop. So it does make sense. There's a quick question. So with deodorant, I think obviously I'm very, very self-conscious, and I hate to be smelling, and it's. Perhaps it's just it's a cultural thing for when we're little. When I'm Colombian, so when we're little, and it's very hot in Colombia, so we're taught you have to have a very good hygiene just to make sure that you're clean, nice and clean. So I think deodorant is something that is really difficult to just kind of give up. What do you normally do? You have the product there, or would you be able to send me a picture later?
Yeah, I mean, I've got one in my bathroom, but in most commercial deodorants, you have got two ingredients which you should avoid: parabens and aluminium. Aluminium's linked to Alzheimer's, but it's also linked to breast cancer, and so are parabens. Breast cancer cells have been found to have parabens and aluminium in them. Does that mean it causes...
What products have parabens? So that is a deodorant.
Do you know what? Parabens are in almost all personal care products. And if anything is paraben free, so this is not one of my products, but this I bought because I was fed up of hand sanitizers that made your hands go dry. Yeah. So this is, I mean, giving a cry out to Babington Soap Company. Okay. This is a hand moisturizer and sanitizer. So it's got lemongrass in it. It just smells amazing. But that will sanitize your hands and soften them. And it's just very easily, I can't even get it out, but it's very easily absorbed, and that does not have parabens in, and it will say paraben free. Okay. Companies will celebrate if they're paraben free because parabens are seriously dangerous to us. And I would say the numbers come down. When I first started in this industry, it was probably 85% of all products had parabens in. Now it's probably more like 78, 80%. But it can be in your skincare, it can be in your makeup. It's actually a preservative, a chemical preservative to stop the product going bad.
So what if paraben is so bad, why is it allowed? Like, why the government allowing it?
Very good question. The cosmetic and personal care industry is not regulated.
I see.
And
you would think that it would be.
I know, but you know why? Because the companies are owned by big pharmaceuticals who lobby governments. It's the pharmaceuticals that are, wanting us to take drugs rather than to eat a whole food plant-based diet, because they want us to need the drugs to take because it's their bottom line. And they're responsible for a lot of the chemicals that are in our personal care products. So look for a company out there that is, vegan certified. I mean, the importance about being vegan certified is not just the testing on the poor little bunnies and monkeys and everything, but also there's bits of dead animals in products. There's something called tallow, which is a basically skimmed off fat that comes from dead animal carcasses that are boiled up. And that's put in as an emulsifier in products. So there's all these different ingredients people are not aware of. Phthalates, which is, if you see fragrance on a product, if it's not coming from essential oils, it will be coming from a phthalate-based ingredient. And that's an endocrine disruptor, which means it affects the estrogen and the hormone levels in women. And it can cause infertility. It's been linked to infertility. But the going back to your question, in America, the FDA, the Federal Drugs Administration, I think that is, doesn't control personal care products. In Europe, they're a little bit more strict than they are in America. They have banned about 1,100 different chemicals from your personal care products in Europe, but not parabens, not mineral oil, which sounds lovely. It sounds like you're putting minerals on your skin, but it's actually a byproduct of the petrochemical industry.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, crude oil comes out of the ground, they make petrol, and the waste product is mineral oil.
It's
and that is in about 85% of your personal care products, because it's a cheap ingredient, it's a filler ingredient, and you'll normally find it very high up on the list of ingredients in products. So there are, in the company I work with, which I'll mention it once, is Arbonne, we have over 2,000 different chemicals that we have completely banned from all of our products. And we've been vegan certified since we were set up in 1980. So we've always been ahead of the game. We're also a B certified corporation, which means that we want to preserve the environment. So everything we do is about sustainability and looking after the environment.
That's good.
And I think it will take a lot for the government to start actually starting to regulate the personal care industry. There are
hopefully
things
at some point. It's a must. I mean, on the news you hear things about Bitcoin or crypto is not regulated and the banks are panicking and everything, but then you hear things like this. Do you have any products that you can share with us, and tell us a little bit more about them, in terms of self-care?
Yeah, I'd love to. We have a whole range of body, face, for every skin type, every skin problem. We have acne products, treatment products, and what I will never claim we can solve any problem. We have lots of things we can try, and we've had some amazing results. They're all vegan certified, they're all toxic free, but we also do a 30 days to healthy living program. Okay. Our whole ethos with Arbonne is about mind, body, and skin. Mm-hmm. And it's about being healthy from the inside out. If you've got bad skin, it could be you need different cream, but it's more likely you need to sort your insides out. Most psoriasis and eczema comes from the gut. Okay. So we do a great 30 days to healthy living program, which kickstarts your health. Okay. And it just means, and you get me pestering you every day. So I put you into WhatsApp, and every day you'll get messages from me explaining things. You get books, recipe books, extra recipes posted, and it just helps and guides you through 30 days on this program. Okay. So that you can kickstart your health. It will reduce the toxins in your body. It will clean out your liver. It just generally is to really help make you feel good. And people who do it have noticed a difference in skin, in their weight, in their sleep, and in their energy levels.
Okay. And so when, let's say I want to go and place an order for a product, going to Superdrug, for example, is very easy. Most people know there is a Superdrug down the road. How easy is it to order one of these products? Because that would potentially mean, how much, or whether they're going to buy from Arbonne or from another brand. Yeah. How easy it is. So just explain how does a person go about ordering products?
Yeah. Well, they can go onto my website and order that way. Okay. I think, more people buy online now than buy in high street stores.
Of course.
And what I do say to people is the first time you're going to buy, contact me. I can make sure you're getting the right discounts and help you set up an online account, show you how to use it. We're actually launching a brand new website, because our current one isn't, I find it easy because I've been using it for years, but it's not the most intuitive of sites. Okay. So we have a brand new website launching in March.
Excellent.
It just had something like 50 million spent on it, which is amazing. So I always say to people, let me know what you want first of all. I'll help you get the right discounts. And for family and friends, I often give an extra discount. And then I put that order through for them, tell them what their login, sign in is. And then I can show them how to use the website for future reference.
Okay, and they can just go ahead and so they don't really need to go through you every single time. They can.
No, they don't need to. I have a few people that do because they just don't like going online, but most people just go on and order their own stuff after that. Yeah.
I'll leave the link below. Thank you so much, Jill, for being here.
Thank you. It's really lovely to chat to you, Jenny.